Hi Pisces, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and it's time for your love bite now. Pisces, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you out there, so take what works for you and just leave the rest. Okay, so let's begin. Angel Spirit Guides, please bless this reading for Pisces and send them the messages they need to hear the most about their love life now. Thank you. So Pisces, let's take our angel blessing card to top the reading and then we'll start. My angels, blessing, guidance, advice or a message for my Pisces gang, please. Blessing, guidance, message or advice for Pisces. This one, all right. Let's keep this card here, Pisces. Let's put the rest back. And the card I have here for you, Pisces, is practice makes perfect. So I don't know what you're doing, whether I should be in love because this is a love bite, so I don't know what you're practicing. Maybe you're trying to be strong, maybe you're trying to hold back, maybe you're trying to give in more. I don't know. Let's just kind of open your cards and see what is it that you should practice, keep practicing and make it perfect. Okay, so welcome back all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your lovely comments, your likes, your share, your care and love that you send to the channel, as well as your kind donations. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. And yes, if you're new here, of course we welcome you to join our Omkara family and subscribe to the channel and become part of us. We welcome you in. So newbies, Love Bite consists of a simple 9-card spread just to check your energies and if there's any message that needs to come through. Your longer reads have already been put up. I'll leave a link at the end of the video and more are coming up. So Pisces, you are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next Wednesday will be your next reading, right? So the High Priestess in reverse. So certain things are now in the open, no longer a secret, I think. Or maybe somebody wants to open up to you and talk to you. Who knows? Let's open your cards and see what's going on. So the first card I have here for you, Pisces. Pisces, and if any of you looking for a private reading, you can email me. My email is in the description box below. So the first card I have is the Four of Swords, the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, 10 of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Death in reverse. So I don't know here, Pisces, I could be connecting to your energy or I could be connecting to your cross watcher's energy, okay? So keep that in mind. First, let's take some dialogue message cards before I start this reading. But on first glance, I think there's a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplation going on somebody's behalf about where they invested and what has their time and effort and love maybe grown to or not grown to. They feel whatever they did, I kind of backfired on them. And right now, I think you guys may not be in any communication right now, right? So I still see a little bit of fear of kind of change or letting go of this connection, but you are heavily in your Pisces mode, right? Thinking, contemplating, going within, trying to seriously evaluate and think of all the investment or non-investment that was put in this relationship. So let's take some dialogue message cards and see if there was, since you guys are not talking, if there's anything that you could have or would have said to each other or want to say to each other. One more, Spirit. And one more. Okay, thank you. Let's put these cards aside, Pisces, and let's get a few more from here. Thank you. So the first card I have here for you, Pisces, is I'm feeling really insecure at this time. I feel like a little child compared to you. You make me feel weak at the knees. I feel overwhelmed and powerless to the all-consuming love I have for you. So I don't think somebody has the strength to make up whatever has gone wrong here. I do see things have kind of backfired. Somebody's feeling very ashamed and embarrassed of their behavior. But yet I don't think this person, or that could be you, has the courage to come forward right now. Your indecision, second card, your indecision is a decision and your non-action is an action. Decisions and actions have consequences. This includes not making a decision or taking action towards me. So because I think this person has spent too much time thinking and not investing maybe, or not talking, or not doing the right thing, the partner is saying that you should have made a decision, and since you haven't made a decision, I think I've got my answer that you don't want to take action towards me. Next card. It frustrates me that I can't connect with anyone else the way I connect with you sexually. Our sexual connection is magical and no one else compares. So even though there was a lot of deep attraction, a lot of sexual chemistry, I don't think somebody really invested when the time was right. And now there is a lot of thinking going about it because I don't think you guys are talking anymore. Next card. I've always loved you and I always will. From the first moment I looked into your eyes, I knew that you were my eternal love. So recognition was there. Sexual chemistry was there, but I think there was a huge lack of investment into fruitifying this relationship or bringing it to the next level. Next card says, I would wait for eternity to be with you. I will never let you go. You are my one true love. I've been waiting a lifetime for you. So like I said, there's a little bit of trouble of completely ending this chapter as well. Pisces, this could be on your end, could be on your partner's end. I don't know, you would know better, but I think it's both ways. Next card. When you told me you thought I was too good to be true, I was one of the few good and true people in your life. So maybe that was an excuse their partner gave. Hey, listen, I'm not good enough for you. You're too good to be true. And the partner saying, yes, I was. I was good. I was true. And I wanted to be good and true to you. But why did you run away from me? You should have invested in this connection. So now let's see what's going on here. For a sword spirit. So maybe that's what the practice makes perfect is. Maybe somebody really does need to go within, go through their healing, their spirituality, and figure out the mistakes that have been made in this connection. Is it time to let go, or is it time to invest back into this relationship? For a sword spirit. Again, see, Hermit is clarified by the Hermit. Look at this. This is the amount of spiritual knowledge or being in isolation, thinking about the right thing to do. Healing is going on, Pisces. So this could be you doing this. This could be your partner. Let's see. One more card, Spirit, for the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Everything is hidden. Nobody is really talking. Secrets are being kept from each other, obviously, because, nobody is really talking. Maybe there is a need to reveal all these secrets now. And somebody is thinking, how, what should I do? What is my next step here? Hermit Spirit? This relationship, Pisces, actually had the potential of going the long haul, right? This had the potential of going the long haul to get the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody is thinking about their partner, or maybe this is your partner thinking about you, that this is the kind of person I need. This is the kind of person I wanted. Is this person the right person for me? Because this person has maybe never invested. I need somebody to be, like a grown person who can match my vibration and not promise me, but come with me for the ride where we can build a future together. And that's what the thoughts are in this person's mind. Seven of Pentacles, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. They know that now if they want to invest back into this relationship, they will have to take control. They have to man up now. They have to come back into their Emperor energy, take charge of their relationship. Maybe if there is a choice to be made, it's time to make a choice. Do I want to hang around, waiting for this person to change? Or is it time for me to have a transformation and maybe just be single? Is it worth waiting around for somebody who's never really stepped up to the plate? Maybe it's time for me to take back charge of my own life. Maybe it's time to transform myself, become single, become independent, and start focusing on myself. And yes, because all the investment put earlier, I think, has totally backfired on this person, because somebody sneaked out from them. Somebody sneaked away from the connection, never put in any investment into this connection, and now I have the other partner putting their guard up and saying, no more, I don't allow this anymore, I want the truth and nothing but the truth. I already know the truth, but I'll allow you to talk if you want to, but don't come towards me with any more bullshit, because you have never shown me in action that you are ever going to do the right thing by me, right? So they've sneaked away, and this entire relationship, I think, has backfired on the two of you. Right now, Pisces, I don't think you guys are in communication right now. What's this 8 of Wands, Spirit? 8 of Wands. One more. 8 of Wands. I think the one who's been in solitude, the one who's thinking that it's time to take back my control, which I think is the feminine energy here, they have spent so much time in thinking about all this. I think they are quite ready to eliminate any more communication with this masculine here, and they're saying, hey, it's all right, let me just go out and see, maybe there's something else out there for me, maybe I can have a fresh new beginning somewhere else, because this relationship has actually just kind of made me feel always like a loser. I always feel that I am the one who's been ridiculed. I always feel embarrassed and ashamed in front of my friends or people around, because my past person has never really shown me that respect. All they do is they are rash and brash, and they make these swift, crazy movements where they come and do or say something which anyways always creates a conflict or a fight between us. So maybe it's time for me to actually call it quits here. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Let me take that call and kind of finish this relationship already. I want a relationship which goes, has equal give and take, which is an equal partnership. But this card was sideways. So that's the reason why this person is calling it quits, because maybe this relationship never has. It's never been an equal partnership. It's always been one person giving more to the relationship than the other, and the other person just coming and taking what they want and trotting off whenever they want, right? And creating a fight as well, or a conflict, which doesn't allow this feminine to feel secure in her life. 6 of Swords, Spirit. 6 of Swords. I think somebody here is heavily trying now, whatever wrong direction their life has taken with their person. I think they are very, very deeply trying now to cut away and move now from this going into the wrong direction to like turn around and now go into the right direction. They want to leave all this conflict behind, and they want to go to a new space, maybe a new energy or something new for themselves, which can actually give them that peace and harmony and happiness for themselves. There is a little bit of resistance to change though. It's difficult, it's not easy, because they feel somehow, I think this feminine, who wants to now leave this old connection behind, they have a little bit of fear that I may never get another person who will kind of do it for me, right? They kind of liked this past person, I think, and now they feel whichever next person is coming, either I'm not seeing anybody who's, romantic enough or sweet enough or kind enough to come to me. Now, maybe I never will. What's the point of kind of even trying? Because I have a feeling I'll always feel abandoned, left out in the cold, and it'll never kind of fructify for me. No new relationship will ever come for me. So that's the kind of thoughts, I think, which are going on in this feminine's mind, and that's why she's saying, hey, should I just hold on for a little while longer, or is it time to now bring a transformation to my life, right? From what I feel, Pisces, so what Spirit is urging you to do, practice makes perfect. Yes, you'll have days of doubt, but remember, whatever you will tell yourself is what you're going to manifest. So, whether you're looking for a new partner right away or not, you have to believe that there is somebody who loves you deeply, who's the right person for you, who's going to come and give you equal give and take. Now, whether it's the past person who comes back into your life and gives you that Pisces, or a new person comes to your doorstep, that is entirely up to the universe's plan, right? But you have to always put yourself in high regard. You have to know that you are single, you are beautiful, you're abundant. Anyone and everybody would love to be with you. Okay, and there is love in your life. Please keep repeating yourself. Practice makes perfect, right? I think you're having a little bit of self-doubt here, that nothing will ever happen for me now, and I'll always be left out and abandoned in the cold. Okay, so please do that, Pisces. Listen to your intuition. Maybe right now you're not. Okay, so be careful about what you manifest, because that becomes your reality. So that's all I have for you, Pisces. I'll see you now on Wednesday. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.